Go ahead and stop, ma'am. Ma'am, go ahead and stop. You understand what You're under arrest. Put your hands behind your back. Put your hands behind your back.
On May 24th, 2025, officers responded to a bar disturbance involving physical assault on multiple patrons and staff. The subject fled on foot at officer contact. 3 legal questions follow.
Are you the bartender? Yeah. Real quick, could I just get your information? Okay, so what's going on?
So she came in, she was up here yesterday. She left on her tab, and then when we went to run it, it went through for half of the price. It was like it's around $50. So when she came in today, she wanted to pay the other half.
So she only paid half yesterday?
She paid, well, her card got declined, so she didn't have the money for the whole tab to go through, but she left before we could, she never tabbed out, she just left. She had a couple drinks. This is today. Had a couple drinks, she started pissing people off, so we were trying to figure out how to get her out of here, and then one of the regulars said something, she went to attack a regular, and that got broken up real quick, and then she went back to go get her.
And when she went to attack the regular, what do you mean by that? What did she do? She laid hands on him?
Yes, she tried to lay her hands on her, but it got broken up real quick. I'm not sure if she got any punches in on that first one or not. We got it on camera.
Okay.
Like a stack of plastic cups.
And just because there's a lot of information, trying to make sure the timeline's right. After that first other regular she's fighting with or whatever, you guys break it up. After that, then she's trying to leave and smacks a bunch of cups.
She tried to go back after the regular again, and that's when I grabbed her and started walking her toward the door, and she started halfway through, she started getting shitty with me, started shoving me, and I said, you gotta go. On the way out, she smacked a stack of plastic cups, and it hit this old man's glass, and glass broke everywhere on this old couple.
Okay, so she smacks a plastic cup, and then
now it's like assault because she's got broken glass flying all over people.
Yeah, who was assaulted by it? Was that?
It was a couple sitting next to us when they left.
Right next to us because the glass broke and.
But she was right next to me.
Okay. But you guys witnessed it though.
Yes,
okay.
Absolutely.
Did she punched you?
She threw multiple punches.
Yeah, she was pretty angry.
By the time he got her out, she went full attack on him out in front.
Yeah,
took 4 good swings at him, and then he went to protect himself, and then they went out of my line of sight.
Gotcha.
In the front,
and all the guys in the bar went out there to help him. I feel like
she's a big girl. She's a big girl.
Are you wanting to file assault charges?
Yes, assault and definitely trespassing.
Okay.
All right. Let's see if we can get her up and
stand you up, okay?
Get her in. All right. Thank you.
It's going to be, I think, a 2-man. Where do we go? This one?
Sure.
Okay.
This looks like a good one.
watch.
Greg's a few drivers, all the type of charges.
I got her husband on the phone.
Okay.
Oh no.
Do you want to talk to him, ma'am?
You want to talk to your husband, Billy
My
Joe?
husband. Yes, please. It's Robin. It's a Robin. I don't know. I'm in trouble. No. No, nothing to do with you. It's me. Just come here and be with the dogs. No, please be with the dogs. They're taking me to jail. Just come be with the dogs, please. That's all.
All right, dear. We'll be back with you, okay? Let us know if you need anything.
Back one. Billy Joe, can you just talk to me? I have a quick question for you. Billy Joe? Do you want me to sternum rub you again? All right, sit up for me, Billy Joe. Sit up. Come on.
that?
Billy Joe, I left the fire department.
Billy Joe, open your eyes. Open your eyes for me.
On the Fourth Amendment, United States v. Watson, 1976, permits warrantless arrest in public where probable cause exists. Officers had eyewitness accounts of assault, property destruction, and observed flight, multiple independent grounds. The arrest is valid. On Miranda, the advisement was delivered while the subject was restrained on the ground, agitated, and potentially impaired. Miranda v. Arizona, 1966, requires warnings before custodial interrogation, not custody alone. No interrogation followed. No constitutional violation. However, delivery mid-struggle creates evidentiary risk. Defense counsel will challenge whether a knowing waiver was possible. Best practice, deliver after the subject is calm and secured. This was not that moment. On use of force, Graham v. Connor, 1989, requires objective reasonableness, judged from the officer's perspective, not hindsight. 3 factors: crime severity, immediate threat, active resistance. All 3 were present. The takedown and handcuffing were proportionate. Post-restraint, the 14th Amendment imposes a duty of care. Officers documented injury inquiries, adjusted grip when pain was reported, requested medics, and issued rousing commands when the subject lost responsiveness. The deliberate indifference standard is satisfied. On charge escalation, resisting arrest is a separate offense from the underlying crime. Flight, physical struggle, and continued non-compliance during restraint establish the elements. The felony elevation suggests assault on an officer. The arrest report would confirm.
And you.
No. Now you're getting a felony. Yeah, I know you don't. Well, you're getting one anyway.
Someone else want to ride along?
Yeah, I can ride.
You down there ain't had much of polo.
Also, we're doing theft as well, so assault and theft, and she's criminally trespassing.
What's your steal? Oh, the alcohol?
All right, we'll see you guys now. Our cameras will be on while we're in here, so it doesn't affect anything. But
Yeah, we're good. Out through your mouth.
I can't see nothing. Please help me. I can't see anything. Please.
Hold your head still.
I'm gonna take this off and just put it with the other stuff. Okay. Probably fall off from the seatbelt and all that. Know that happen. Greg, you want to go to the other side and I'll change your seatbelt to you. Is there something in the way?
No.
It's kind of a high seat. It's not super comfortable. All right, stay right there. I'm gonna hand the seatbelt across to Officer Griggs so he can buckle it in for you. We'll turn the heat up once we get going here.
Thank you.
All right, is that okay? All right, give us just a couple minutes. All right.
The primary officer receives a B+, valid arrest, proportionate force, commendable post-restraint welfare conduct. 1 deduction: Miranda mid-struggle is a procedural shortcut that creates unnecessary documentation risk in future proceedings. Secondary officers receive a B. The witness interview was methodical and legally sufficient to document probable cause across multiple charges. Transport was welfare appropriate. The subject receives a C+. The Fourth Amendment does not protect the right to resist a lawful arrest. Physical resistance turned misdemeanor exposure into felony territory. Credit given for de-escalating once restrained. 3 takeaways. For officers, Miranda timing affects evidentiary integrity, not just constitutional compliance. Wait for a controlled environment. Every welfare check on camera is a direct defense against deliberate indifference claims. For citizens, comply first, challenge in court. What entered as a misdemeanor carried felony exposure by the time the vehicle door closed. The street is not the venue, the courtroom is. Let us know if there is an interaction or legal topic you would like us to cover in the comments below. Thank you for watching.